this is the first game of the best of 3. Cool? So, yeah.
All right.
Please let it happen. Please let it happen.
We'll see what happens.
And
whoa, I made it.
I mean, all right.
I'm in. Excellent.
Anybody else not in?
I'm in too.
All right, nice.
Cool.
All right, so Dancingbogman actually already placed as a scavenger, actually getting that 2-stack carbon.
Yeah, he immediately hopped on that. It is a nice scavenger spot. I mean, it's not huge numbers of carbon. You can get some good.
Ooh, SpaceOddity also a scavenger.
Yeah, that surprises me a bit, actually. I would have expected maybe a robotic there. But maybe scavenger can be made to work. Going to be a little low on carbon. Carbon might end up being cheap because of Dancingbogman having quite a bit of it.
Indeed, yeah.
Oh my guys, this is just good.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Ooh, oops.
What's up?
No, SpaceOddity right now.
We're observing.
Oh, we are observing? Oh, okay.
Which about SpaceOddity?
So who won the
she
first
just
game?
says
Void.
What?
Oh,
Void.
I didn't see it in
What do you mean,
chat.
Void?
Yeah, she probably didn't mean to go scavenger. It's an unfortunate start to the game, but definitely.
Her computer crashed.
What?
Her computer crashed and they agreed.
Make it work.
Yeah.
Well,
Just
I
like in the
would
first
say
game.
right now the advantage, the advantage goes to Dancingbogman just because he's actually making more carbon, and he's actually not shipping that carbon, so he actually is saving fuel quite a bit. And he's also getting the silicon now, and he's getting the 3rd carbon tile. So I mean, like, what do you think about this early silicon?
No, I definitely agree. Like, the silicon might have a lot of value to it. It's a lot of silicon that he's going to be bringing in. And SpaceOddity doesn't have good access to any, so hopefully he can make that work. Yes, she has a little bit off to the left, but it's the best silicon on the map. What I find really interesting is that we had a really, really great spot down in the southeast that nobody went to.
Chris was asking me if there's lag.
No, none.
Well, we're hosting,
There
right?
were quite a few problems last game.
No
All
lag.
good, okay.
Yep, we're hosting.
All right, good. Soltar, it's you. I'm sorry.
No, I know exactly what it was. I got it fixed up. It won't happen.
All right, that's good. So Soren, Layla, what do you guys think about now of this game?
Well, I mean, it's still pretty early.
Well, Bogman's got a pretty strong start.
Yeah.
It's interesting they both.
He's off to a very strong
Yeah,
start.
yeah.
Yeah. Does he have a medium or a high? He's got a medium.
He's got a medium, so he's pulling in.
And he's got a
with
triangle.
7 carbon a second.
Yeah,
Right.
easily twice. Although almost 7 is almost more than you know what to do with, but
Yeah, it is.
It doesn't really hurt. And it's connected to the colony, so he
It might
can.
hurt a little bit.
Yeah, how so?
Well, he's going to be relying on that a bit much for money. Like, each of those, if we check out the tiles, they're not going to be making a whole lot of money. We're talking like $28 a second in carbon on the low tiles, and then you're spending power on it too. And just opportunity cost, what else could he have done with that to maybe make a little bit more money? Could he have thrown down a water pump for $46 a second? You know, things like that.
Right.
And that's those are the kind of areas where maybe SpaceOddity can pull it back. But Dancingbogman obviously off to a very strong start.
But yeah, surely SpaceOddity right now, I think, is in a little, in just a little, how could you say it, in a few problems, because she's only pulling in 3 carbon a second. Carbon may be cheap, but you need a lot of carbon to actually upgrade as a scavenger, so that maybe, be a slight problem later in the game.
Interestingly, SpaceOddity is attempting to move into power, and Dancingbogman, I'm not sure what he just threw down. It might have been solar panels, which would be a bit risky if he decided on them. Let's see what this is.
They're both moving into power. They're both moving into power.
That's interesting. I definitely would not go for solar panels in a scavenger on scavenger match. Not something I would ever do.
So I think SpaceOddity is actually going, doing the right move right now and actually getting wind turbines.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, like, there's nothing to be said there. I mean,
well, most people
using carbon, so why use silicon?
And not only that, but like carbon's very cheap. Silicon's a little bit more expensive. Yeah, you're pulling some in, but not a lot. But it's a scavenger on scavenger game. The weakness of solar panels is going to be the fact that you've got your opponent who can just knock them down constantly during the day. Just power surge, power surge, power surge. And if power ever gets very, very high, you're going to be in a bad spot.
So right now, the auction for the geothermal.
Yeah, I'm surprised this is being valued at all by either player. I think if I were in that position, I would just be trying to like trick the other player into bidding just a little bit higher and dump that useless point on them.
You think it's that useless?
I think it's that useless right now.
6,000 is too high?
6,000's a lot of money. I mean, it's not that much because you're talking debt, right? But
right. I mean, Bogman has so much carbon that building it is trivial. And
building it is trivial, but I mean, it's also kind of a trivial tile for the most part.
No, I don't know.
Especially when you've already set up power. I don't know.
But his power is adjacent to his colony, so he can use
he
he
can
can now
spend.
use those tiles for something else. I mean, I think 6,000 is fine for that.
I don't know. I don't like the weak point it opens up, especially against another scavenger.
All right. By the way, on everyone on the stream, we're gonna alt tab out to try to fix the Skype balancing issues. All right. Let us know if the Skype call sounds better now. Go ahead, Jack. Go ahead, SG.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, so pretty much, got the reactors early on. Fuel is more on the expensive side, so definitely might use that just to make quick cash and probably move in more into glass. So something like that, I could see that happening for sure.
No, Dancingbogman definitely in the strong position here. He just has a couple of those open weak points he's leaving himself. If SpaceOddity can find them.
Yeah, well, one problem is her glass furnaces are not working right now.
Are not working at all.
Even
Yeah, I know.
Silicon's
She did
$1.
have that glass surplus, but she's got an auto supply.
Yeah, she must not be doing auto supply by default.
Oh, that's actually really big for
Energy shortage?
Dancingbogman. Energy shortage, yep.
Yeah, a geotherm tile. Has he built it?
Yes, he got fortunate, and he did build it.
Yeah. I mean,
I would have loved to see a power surge from SpaceOddity immediately as that energy shortage came up. Just knock out all of Dancingbogman's stuff very, very easily right now.
Yep, that's true. I feel like SpaceOddity is not something that typically uses the black market. So.
Well, I feel like she's just been struggling this whole game ever since the misfound.
Yeah, because she
Which I
started
think
last time quite aggressively, which was fine.
Much, much faster start last time.
And note on this also, it's day 2, and this is the first attack of from the black market.
Right.
So
It's true. These players are not being particularly aggressive with the black market. We do have a claim purchase and a goon squad purchase, small things like that, but I don't even know. Is the goon squad on the map anywhere yet?
I don't see it. We can switch to
yes, it's on the geothermal.
Is it on the geothermal at this point?
Yeah,
oh,
on the
I'm
bottom.
on SpaceOddity. I have to switch to Dancingbogman. There we go.
Did we get multiple observers to work?
Yeah.
Yep.
Even SNG?
Yep.
Everyone.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Whoa, look at that.
Yeah,
Geothermal.
that's the one that just got bought for 4,000 in the auction. I mean, what I like about if the geothermal comes up, no one really wants it, you build it, and then you don't even have to worry about geothermal. Goon squad, because you don't necessarily care about it all that much. And right now, power is 118, so.
Yeah, Dancingbogman clearly in the driver's seat, especially with the mutiny on SpaceOddity's power.
Yep.
Causing all kinds of problems.
SpaceOddity actually right now is actually paying for power, and Dancingbogman, is actually still getting his value out of his geothermal, and actually had 3 solar panels for a bit. He just scrapped one, is actually making an engineering lab currently. So yeah, I think he's going to pay off his debt this turn, and maybe also go more into glass or into life support. Depends.
I mean, Dancingbogman is clearly in a great spot this game. The only reason he could lose from here is because he's doing so much dancing around and not enough, I'm just going to end the game. Point.
So what is SpaceOddity doing with her pack array?
Oh, that's a good question.
That it's working.
find
She's
out.
right now hacking
Water
water.
shortage.
Water.
Probably
is-
not the best idea. Maybe hasn't
Nothing.
noticed that Dancingbogman has so much water income at this point.
He's got a water triangle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
So that's actually going to benefit him more than her. If you
Although,
hack anything
that nuke
here, it pretty
happened.
much has to be glass, one would think.
Yeah.
That computer crash of hers, it was pretty unfortunate.
Yeah,
I would be very upset. I mean, she was a little bit in the lead there.
it happens. Technology, you know.
Yeah.
Right now, I think SpaceOddity actually is aware that Dancingbogman has this water income, because she just threw down a nuke onto his 3 stack of water. So she might, want to try to monopolize a little bit on water here. But Dancingbogman just already has that stockpile of water and also can make a profit out of this.
Yeah,
How
and that's
much-
the concern.
How much
There's
is
another
sitting
nuke
on?
right here.
He's sitting on
They're
Use
both
his
sitting on
water.
220.
Another
She
nuke.
just nuked
She's
his
working
water.
really hard to knock
Good
this
job.
down.
Right.
Good job.
But
Yeah.
he still has more stockpile than she does.
Well,
Just had it running for too
His
long.
water is now negative, at least.
Yeah, which is good.
Does she have that much water though? Does she have another supply? I just see
I think
the
she only
hot
has
water.
the one water pump. She's just
Yeah.
been sitting on it for so long.
So what does she have then?
Let's see.
She's sitting on 200 water. So they basically have the same amount of water. But she's
Very,
losing
very
water just
similar.
like he is.
Yeah, she put those farms up. She had reactors up already, so she's burning through her water very, very
She
quickly.
should have actually mutinied his water, I think, instead of nuking it.
Yeah, probably a better option when you're preparing for a shortage.
Because that would have taken away the 100% bonuses. And
We've got a game of
Yeah.
chicken going on right now when it comes to water, one would think.
Right.
And neither of them care. They're both just sitting on their huge water stockpiles. I don't know what to say about that.
You'd think space would at least sell. So that was her idea, but.
Let's see. Space has about 66 water.
And also
he
kinda
has about 223 water.
I'm kind of shocked that no stock has been purchased yet. Especially since space seems like a bargain right now.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Is Dancingbogman? He just keeps, dancing around.
Yeah,
And
and he just built
not
a
actually getting to the point.
He just built a hacker. What's he hacking?
He is hacking food.
Yeah, food.
There
yeah,
he
so
goes.
Okay, that
so
makes sense.
oh, there you go. Yeah.
Oh, that's
but
Space Oddity.
Good job, Space.
Space Oddity.
What? Space.
She's aggressive about
Oh
the
wow.
job.
Okay.
Is Bogman gonna panic? We'll see.
Hopefully he'll panic.
Oh well,
she
no.
at least
SpaceOddity
scared
had this. SpaceOddity actually had this small glass stockpile.
Uh-huh.
Just sold that, to get a few stocks in Dancingbogman. But I think right now Dancingbogman is actually just preparing to sweep up
just
SpaceOddity
ready
in
for that
one
food.
blow.
That food is
Yeah.
crazy. She's either I don't know surplus food. I mean, obviously she'd have to read his mind basically, but
Yeah. And that hacker Ray is just sitting there doing nothing right now, unfortunately.
Goon Squad, or at least
They're both shorting food.
can she upgrade? Like how much is it gonna cost her to
You
upgrade?
don't realize that,
She
right?
can upgrade right now. Wait.
They are both shorting food.
Oh, she's shorting food
Yeah,
too?
they're both shorting food.
You know when both people are shorting something, someone has made a mistake. And I'm afraid in this case it's gonna be SpaceOddity.
Ooh.
Space has 174.
What did she try to mutiny?
She tried to take over the hacker array.
Ah. It's funny if she took over the hacker array and then tried to short food using his hacker array, which is what it's already trying to do.
Yes. All right, here comes the food short.
Yeah, this is.
I think that's going to clean up the
Good
game
idea.
finally.
Yes, I think it's going to do just that.
It was dangerous, though. Dancingbogman left all kinds of opportunity for SpaceOddity to actually get something done over the course of that game.
Mhm.
Way more than he needed to, for sure.
1,000 food. She should at least. I mean, she doesn't know what's going on, I guess, but she should at least try to sell out from under him.
Yeah,
That-
but I don't think she can compete. She's only sitting on 200 right now. I think she committed as much as she can. Well,
at
as
least
much as is reasonable
She
to
just,
it.
she just hit his farms.
Yeah,
she
but it's
doesn't-
kind of late for that.
She doesn't appreciate how much he's stockpiled.
Yeah.
She really has no idea.
Well, and he's also been engineering labbing up that food production for
Oh,
quite
really?
some time. It's inefficient right now.
Wow.
He also has efficient oxygen production. He's heading for electronics production.
Yeah, one thing is if you EMP the food like that, it kind of almost encourages your opponent to sell all at that point because you're not gonna. Are they both still just sitting on the food?
They're both
They're
just sitting on
sitting
their
on the
food stockpiles. They're
They're
waiting.
both sitting on the food.
Sell, Space, sell. You have a chance.
Space,
you could
sell
drive.
your
She could drive the
food.
price down to 100 right now.
Just
If
sell
Is
she
he
your
hacking it again?
He
Is that what he's
upgraded.
up to? He wants another food hack. Or no, he's...
What's he
He
doing?
did a
What is he
chemicals...
doing?
A chemical surplus?
Yep.
Well, a chemical surplus just hit, yes.
And he's doing a chemical surplus. Again,
Yeah,
you
he's
do
doing-
2 of them?
Again, that's
As
weird.
he's just
actually,
surplusing a lot.
Is it for his industrial lab? The game
I mean,
doesn't need
it's
to
for
go
his
this long.
engineering lab. That's the
Yeah.
idea, right?
Yep.
Is he wants to be able to upgrade all of his efficiency.
But
Sell your food.
Space, sell your food.
yeah, but the thing is, I actually don't see a sense in this currently.
She just sold her food.
No, there isn't. There isn't.
It only drove
Space
down
wants
to
to punish him
184,
for this.
But it's good that she did that. Well, it's funny.
Good
She
job.
just
Go Space.
sell your food
Go
again.
Space.
She's got another 60.
Sell your
she's
food.
she's
Sell your
cranking
food.
Oh,
out
she needs to
on,
sell it.
Space.
She needs to stop making food. Like, these guys have been drinking water up, and
Well, she's going to keep making food as long as the price is high.
Just to make
And it's
water.
really just burnt
the
water.
price of
It
water.
needs water.
You're right. Turn off your food.
Turn off
Sell your
your
food and turn off your farms.
Remove your farms.
That
put some
one water is just not going to be enough.
He needs to surplus.
I mean, he could destroy her right now with a nuke. One
Yeah.
nuke on that high water, game
He
over.
needs to surplus water.
I think right now, SpaceOddity, and also going to chemicals, that is also fairly weird. But yeah, I think she has one claim left. I think she just should, I don't know, get that on water. What she's doing right now.
Oh,
But
good.
yeah, I
got
think she
another
should
water.
have dedicated more claims to water.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I don't think she appreciates how much she's losing on those farms. They both are, I guess.
Yeah.
no, they're both just burning money on their... Well, actually, Dancingbogman's might be okay because of
he
his
has the
efficiency production.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's up to plus 50% on
Good
those
point.
farms. I'm not sure on the exact
No,
numbers
she's
what everything's going
building
to pan out to,
farms.
but
Oh, no, she turned them off.
She turned
Oh.
them off. All right, good job.
Dancingbogman finally made it happen. There he goes.
How much cash does he
Can
have?
you do it? He's sitting on 111,000. That's what he's been sitting
that'll
on
go
this whole
quite a
time.
ways. Is he shorting something? What's he shorting?
He was doing the.
He's shorting carbon
Carbon.
right now,
Carbon.
which
That's weird. He doesn't even have any.
the entire last 10 minutes of this game have been weird, to be fair. So,
I mean, if you're already shorting carbon, why are you doing that? First of all, it's still cheap. And second of all, he doesn't have any carbon production and is
At least-
actually making electronics.
You think he at least
well,
would
he had
buy
a
some
huge
up and up?
stockpile, and then he just did the control shift down because he decided to finally go for the kill.
Well, that's
That's
hilarious.
what's
He's shorting carbon, and SpaceOddity is the one who bought carbon at $1. She just bought 200 carbon. So it's like she can read his mind in that case. But this game may be over pretty soon here.
Yeah.
Yep, he's still sitting on 43,000. He has almost enough to do it at this point,
Yeah.
and if he just sells what he has,
He just sells
I'll finish it up.
electronics. Sells electronics. It's over.
sells water. He's sitting on
Oh,
so much
geez.
water. Like, he finally got out of all that water production, and he's had a fair amount coming in the whole time. I mean, he's sitting on +4. SpaceOddity is only on...
Oh, power
Well,
surges.
she was on +2. She
Power
finally got...
surges is 4,000. Hit his electronics or his water.
Did he sell some? He hasn't made it happen yet. SpaceOddity's really pushing for it. She wants this.
Use the power surge.
She's sitting on some water, too.
Sell
No,
your
I
water.
think no. Dancingbogman, I think already got this. I mean, he has
He
his
should.
230 water stockpile. He has electronics.
Well, he just has to pay
Yeah.
attention to this
Yeah.
fact, and he
This
hasn't
game-
done that yet.
This game is all about people waiting too long to buy. Actually, maybe SpaceOddity should buy her own stock right now.
She should.
Yeah, she should, but then it's just going to be
I
stalled out.
actually wouldn't.
Yeah, it's hard. It's a tough call. Well, she needs 100,000 to buy him out. And the question is, will a longer game help her or hurt her? I'm not sure off the top of my head. She should at least
I
delete.
think it'd hurt
She
her.
should delete those
It
farms
could
and do
hurt her.
something with it. I don't even know what she could do with it. Steel.
Anything.
Just build
Anything.
steel mills.
I don't think she can afford to build anything right now. She literally had to sit around and hope that Dancingbogman didn't notice what
Yeah.
position
Well,
he was in.
sell your water, Space.
There
Oh,
it goes. He
there we
he
go.
got it done.
Well, it was closer than I thought it would be at the end.
Well, like I was talking about, Dancingbogman had that game wrapped up for a long time, but then he just wasted all his time.
Yeah.
He just sat there playing around instead of just killing him.
Yep.
Sometimes you have to just go kill him, and that's okay.
Yeah. EMPs and power surges were cheap at the end there too. I think SpaceOddity could have won if she used the black market more. And they were supposed scavengers.
Yeah, let's talk about
I
the black
still-
market for a second, actually. Because Dancingbogman actually got 3 goon squads and 1 mutiny. And SpaceOddity actually got 2 claims, 1 EMP, 2 nukes, 1 mutiny, and 1 goon squad. I think the black market was very underused of both of the players.
For sure.
If SpaceOddity, stuff were still cheap because Dancingbogman didn't really use the black market at all. So I think SpaceOddity could have made a big change in this game if she just would have put a little bit more cash into the black market.
Right. Yeah, I agree. I mean, the fact that no one used the power surge, I mean, that can't be right, you know.
And yeah, power surge, in my opinion, is actually almost stronger than the EMP
Oh, it's
because
way
just
stronger.
time frozen is just
longer.
yeah.
The only thing worried about is a well-placed goon squad can kill a power surge, but you know, generally speaking, it's better. Excuse me. All right, so I guess we're just waiting for them to host again.
Well, Layla hosted last time. We may as well didn't. Okay, Layla made the game last time, and SMG hosted.
You go ahead.
We may as well just stick to that.
Okay.
It worked.
Because that game worked. So 5-player. All right, the game is up.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, we first should rename it.
Oh, why?
Great. Oh, you guys.
Space and Dancingbogman.
That looks perfect.
It's up.
We really.
Oh wait. Ah man, why am I doing this all the time? Observer, please.
You need to take the time to friend each other, though. That would make this whole process a lot safer. Whoops, why'd you quit? Oh, so he... What?
So I can observe.
Oh, right. Duh.
Yeah, it worked with me hosting, so.
SMG, do you have control of it now?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure before I joined and messed everything up.
It's funny to see a game of 3 observers. You okay?
I wanted her to win. It's unfair. I feel like probably.
She was doing good. I feel bad. She was doing good in that first game, right? Well, she's capable of beating him.
Yeah.
I hope she wins this game, if for no other reason, so we see a 3rd game.
But like, let's actually talk about that post-game resource tab. They actually sold about the same amount.
Mm-hmm.
Like SpaceOddity actually sold 20,000 more. But the problem is she actually bought 100,000 in water.
Yeah, she bought too much water, leaving those reactors
way
online
too much
for
water.
too long.
Yeah, she needed a second water pump, whereas he had that triangle. And that, you know, long term, that's probably going to make a difference. I mean, a high water produces 2, a triangle of low produces 6, right? Plus, he was teching it up, so who knows how much he was producing? A lot.
Yeah, well, he was making 4 water a second, is what he was doing.
After all
with combining his traces and his lows and things of that nature, he was on 4 water a second.
Yeah.
And she was on 2, so he still had twice as much for the longest time in that game.
Yeah. Oh, because she nuked it? Is that what happened?
Yeah, she nuked 2 of the tiles.
Oh, right, yeah, I remember that, which was a good move. I just wish it could happen earlier.
Yeah. Well, if it had happened earlier and she had stopped consuming quite so much water, maybe gotten 1 more water pump down instead of making that chem lab transition, we could have seen her pull it off. It was close.
Yep.
Just because Dancingbogman never ended it.
Yep. Space says here, yeah, I know it's too late. I was losing money on the food and oxygen. Yeah.
All right.
And also about the weird placing about that SpaceOddity did with Scavenger so far away from the carbon. It was actually intentional. So that is actually interesting.
Ooh, well that's interesting. Trump's gonna be playing some multiplayer. That'll be fun after this. Trump.
Did he get
Trump?
Oh, Trump.
You know who Trump is?
Yeah, yes, I remember.
Oh wow, Trump really? Who?
He's gonna play some multiplayer. Well, there'll be some people eager to jump in on that. You may have a rough few games.
I didn't make it in this time, so I'm gonna load up.
All right, we're good. We're good. Are you in
You guys
SMG?
got it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
You must be.
I'm gonna watch SMG's perspective, guys, for people in my chat. So go ahead and load up his stream if you want to see.
If you want to actually host me, then they actually can see me and still listen to you over my stream.
That is very true. I think that sounds like a good idea.
All right, they both found a huge aluminum carbon spot. Sorry, iron spot.
Space. Come on,
Space
get
grabbed
the
it.
steel, get the steel. Good
She's
job.
gonna have a high iron and a medium aluminum.
She found it on aluminum, so she must have some.
She's got all aluminum sheets to upgrade.
How much?
Oh, interesting. She
already has 110 aluminum.
Yeah, nice move on her part. She put a steel mill on the medium aluminum. Just because she doesn't need the aluminum to upgrade right now. She's just going for the steel immediately. So she saw the good spot.
She could actually upgrade right now, though. I think she doesn't know about this, but if you actually place on a lot of aluminum, actually sell it to 80, and sell maybe a carbon or your silicon, you actually can upgrade to level 2.
Yep.
I think that would benefit her quite a lot right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never put down steel mills on on level 1 expansive. Not a single time.
All right, Bogman went
She
scientific.
found it when she found it. She found
He
it
found
on
a
the
real
resource,
nice
so
spot.
she got a boost.
Real nice spot for scientific. Cluster of iron, cluster of water.
Water.
That's classic.
They
Scientific
both
location.
have a very good start.
Does she have water nearby? Not great. She's got medium. She better build 2 water this time around. Oh, there is a high water to her west. She might go for that instead.
The problem right now, actually, for Dancingbogman is that he's
Aluminum?
getting his aluminum actually cross
His aluminum
map.
is going to be so expensive.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be
He's having to
insane.
go all the way over to get that medium iron. Oh, she almost tried to grab it from him.
Oh, wow, she got it.
She got it.
That's
it.
pretty
Oh,
funny.
nice move.
Oh
That's
my
pretty
gosh.
funny.
Wow, that was really close. I think it was just.
Wow, that was really close.
That was,
And actually,
that was
SpaceOddity actually
very
got this
smart.
geothermal for 1,000. I think that's a really good
Oh my
buy this
gosh.
early in the
That
game.
was
Because
definitely-
What happened there? Was the losing the tile just flustered Bogman, maybe?
Yeah.
that might be,
It
yeah.
takes
Yeah.
some time for him to notice.
He's now
too.
sending over a low into a cluster, so he probably is planning to drop down 2 at some point. Wow.
Which would be really funny right now if SpaceOddity actually would like claim that and then just build something else on there.
She has
That
two,
would be-
she has 2 claims just to keep
Keep
screwing
messing
with
with
his
him.
aluminum because
Yeah.
just the time it takes to ship the aluminum mine over makes a difference. All right, she's going for a low silicon. I mean, there's not
no
much silicon on the
really.
map, so I guess I can see that. But no,
I don't
alright.
I don't think this early on into the game. I would say like at level 3 you should like maybe like go into silicon because this early on silicon doesn't really do much.
Yeah, I would maybe have gone for a power or a reactor or maybe even a 3rd steel mill.
Yeah, like
or a
like
second
definitely
iron
a 3rd
mine.
steel mill. Yeah, for sure. I mean she still has that geothermal claim.
Oh, geez, yeah,
And-
that she got for 1,000. You're right.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, be smart. Buy a goon squad. You're in the lead, so use it to your advantage. Oh, she did it right now. She just bought a goon squad. All right, she's got the goon squad down. She's securing power. She's got a strong lead right now on Bogman for sure. Is he getting close to upgrade? He's got plenty of steel. He could sell his steel and upgrade right now. I'm not sure why he's
Oh,
not.
yep, that's
Nope,
what he did. Yeah.
He just did.
popcorn.
No, I don't see him. He hasn't upgraded yet. Not for me, there, right?
Yep, that goes okay.
Okay, now he's upgraded. Okay, here
So-
comes another aluminum mine, I assume. Oh, nice, and he's trying to cut off her steel triangle.
It's a good move if you
She
can
has
pull it
one
off.
claim. She went, unless she sees it coming. We'll see.
Yeah, she must see it
It's
coming.
in her
This
view.
is...
If she's smart, she will claim that tile. Nope.
Oh, no!
Oh,
Builds the glass.
Builds the glass. Well, she will
Oh,
not have
wow.
a steel triangle, but I guess that was a good move on Bogman's part for sure.
Indeed, like he is very far behind, but like just getting those, small nooks and crannies, getting those small advantages, it brings you back into the game. Like it really, like you can climb back into the game. Wow, English. Just through these small details.
Yep.
For sure.
The one thing he has is that field of water is awesome for a scientific to be right next to your headquarters. Like there's a lot of things he can do with those tiles.
Why is he building a quarry? He's scientific.
Yeah, he built a quarry on
silicon.
silicon.
Well, that's way better than a glass furnace right now, realistically.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. I mean, he can switch it eventually. Carbon scrubbing, interesting.
This is a huge pattern to get actually because carbon is like not really like spread out on the map.
You're right.
And also like for the late game, this is huge. Like Dancingbogman actually getting that patent.
Yeah, I don't even
That is
see.
huge.
I see 3 low carbons in that crater. Otherwise, I see no carbon.
Yeah, what right here? South.
South.
There we go. Here.
There's another low. I see another low on the east, so I see 5 low carbons, and that's it. So he should push that advantage of trying to make short chemicals or short electronics, something like that. He just needs the game to last long enough for that to pay off.
Yeah, my concern is, I mean, he's going to have, I guess he can make chemicals,
Yeah.
but he doesn't have a great spot nearby. And when I say he doesn't have a great spot, he doesn't have any spot nearby that are good, strong electronics production for him.
I think
And that could stay very expensive for quite some time, all of those resources. I don't know if he'll be able to take advantage of carbon scrubbing before the game's over.
I think he should go chemicals and short it. She won't be able to counter it.
Her glass
I suppose, but
furnace
that
is
fuel
awesome.
cost is still going to be prohibitive.
What? But he's got all that water. Just drop down a reactor triangle.
The glass furnace is
A
off.
lot of tiles.
Might
That
pay
is a
off now.
lot of tiles.
Yeah.
Now.
What's
it could
going on?
work
That's my
now.
concern.
The glass furnace is off. Now
glass
it
furnace
could,
is off?
It could pay off now to actually start.
She turned off her glass furnace because
It was expensive.
power, I guess.
Well,
No,
silicon was
she has
getting up
power.
there,
She
but-
needs to
yeah.
turn it back on. There's shortage.
Well, glass shortage actually coming in, so actually
Right.
turning this on might
back
be worth
on.
it again. But she doesn't like have reactors, so
She just
no,
built a-
definitely need to get that out of
She
supply.
just built a patent lab. Well, that'll drive up the cost of chemicals. What I feel like slant drilling might be a nice one on this map because of the shortage of the lack of silicon and carbon.
Slant drilling is going to be real important on this
Yeah.
map, potentially, if you want to make use of those resources.
Yeah.
What is SpaceOddity going to do with this, though? The patent lab's an interesting decision.
Yeah, I didn't expect it.
Me either. SpaceOddity, it looks like, has purchased heavily into this glass short, so she may get a huge benefit out of it, and should be able to expand fairly quickly based on that.
Yep.
There it is. I know I'm way behind you guys, so you've already seen this,
Yeah,
but
she just sold off her glass. Gives her about 6,000. She could buy.
nice for her to already have that established. Dancing-Bogman definitely
And
wouldn't be able to compete with her
she-
glass output
She's using her patent.
if she
lab.
commits more.
Yep. She sold the glass so she can research slant drilling. I like that. That seems.
That works. That should be okay. Interesting. The primary advantage for her getting slant drilling, I would think, is simply that it denies it to Dancingbogman, so he's going to have still constant troubles actually making good use of his carbon scrubbing for something like electronics, and he'll only be able to make chemicals.
Right.
So right now, there's actually a pirate auction up. So let me talk about this real quick. In the north, there's actually there's 2 ejected silicon tiles, and he's actually sending out 2 glass furnaces.
But did
So if
SpaceOddity note it?
Yeah, if she would have noticed this, she might want to opt into this pirate auction and actually just place the pirates right there.
Wow, 18,000.
So just-
He's
They're worth it.
18,000.
I
He's
think
worried
she
about
noticed. I think she noticed.
It's just that's a lot.
Well, yeah, but glass,
it
and it's
would've
only
been-
going up.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Like, you could easily blow 20,000 on this auction, no
Yeah.
problem. And
I
it's
like
totally...
I like to get to 20 because he's probably. I don't think he would go to 24.
She's gonna
24,
use
you
silicon.
might
She's
still
gonna
be
use
able to
silicon.
do. I probably wouldn't. At this point, Dancingbogman did pick it up for 18, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but he's safe for making glass now. Like, if SpaceOddity would have gotten that, I don't think Dancingbogman should make glass anymore. Like, I mean, glass is, takes long to produce,
Yeah.
and, it's a shipment of 60.
She could
So-
also mutiny his glass.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean, if I
mutant
were
glass,
him,
sure.
I probably would have tried to drive that price up to like the 14 to 16 range.
Mhm.
Let her take it, and then just cancel my glass production. Just be like, nope, done. Never mind.
Yeah, well, let her place the pirates and then switch it to the quarry.
Yeah, and that could work. Well, the issue with
That's
that
so
is
far away.
you've claimed the tiles already,
Yeah.
right? So you need to use the tiles for something.
Black market
Yeah.
is online.
Oh man, all of the black market items are 4,000. It's driving me crazy. What
Well,
do you-
we've got an expansive and
Yeah,
a scientist in
scientific.
this
It's
game.
hard to hit the scientific.
So
guy.
it's hard to hit the scientific, and the scientific is going to have a lot of trouble scrounging together that money right now to hit the
Yeah,
expansive.
He's fun. I mean, his price was below 4,000.
SpaceOddity already getting aggressive, wants to end the
She
game.
should
I
sell
really
it.
like that difference between these two players.
Sell the glass, buy up on stock. Whoa, how did Bogman afford 2 shares in his stock?
Well,
I mean,
his
good
stock's not
question.
very expensive.
Yeah, he knows. Well, he knows he's he knows he's vulnerable right now. He just bought
And
a
he's got
third.
those electrolysis reactors down. That's his strength this game right now, is water's fairly expensive, and he doesn't have to pay for it.
Right. We've seen SpaceOddity be really aggressive on stocks. I'm surprised she's not doing it here. She has the money. She could sell the glass and buy, what, 3 or 4
Another-
shares of his stock?
Yeah, another great thing that I'm seeing right now, though, SpaceOddity is actually trying to drive his stock price down actively right now with a mutiny on that solar panel
Yep.
that SMG's pointing out for us, which is wonderful.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a good
And
move.
she's working hard to make that stock price pretty low, and it'll just come down to if she can take advantage
Maybe
of it.
she's waiting for it to drop. There
Well-
we go. There we go. She bought some. It's still
Yeah,
dropping.
but right now, actually, I think Dancingbogman actually got that early solar panel
Oh,
actually
yeah.
on that
Yeah.
water.
Uh-huh.
The actual problem is, I think he should have made a second one because he has so much debt right now. He has 92,000 in debt, and most of it is actually from power.
A lot of it's
I
from
think
power, a lot of it's from those
Yeah.
pirates.
No, she should mutiny that solar again. It's flipped over. All right.
Nah,
half the
night's
stock.
coming. Night's coming.
Well, okay.
You don't gotta mutiny it.
All right.
It's just gonna
Well,
turn
buy the mutiny
Nanotech.
and then wait.
Yeah, buy the mutiny and then
She
wait.
just got
Exactly.
nanotech for free.
She got nanotech for very little.
Yeah, I think she should just, you know, scrap everything and just end the game.
I feel like Dancingbogman's just fallen apart at this point. You know, he's
Yeah,
just
it's over.
nothing has gone well for him this game.
She's 82% there. It is over.
So is she doing anything with her Slandrillion that she has now? I don't see anything yet.
Actually not. No.
I don't think
I
she's
can see
getting
her-
any benefit off of it at all whatsoever.
I would expect her to put a quarry down for silicon or something like that.
But what I love about SpaceOddity so far, just noticing, she knows to just go and win the game.
Yep.
And that's a really important trait. I don't know if she knows she can quite push for it, but she's really trying.
Right now, Dancingbogman actually trying to raise up his stock price by actually buying SpaceOddity.
Well,
Saving.
but
She's
it's-
saving. She's saving
She's
the money.
saving.
That's
She
Yeah,
should
it
save.
is.
Control
It is
shift
too
down,
late.
buy
Indeed.
him. Control shift down and buy him.
Bogman just sold some of his stock. Okay, she's got to be brave. This is a question of like how brave you can be when you see someone buying stock like that. She just needs to hold on, buy his stock. Why isn't she buying that share though? Buy the share
She's going
space.
to. She didn't even
It's
notice.
only
people
6,000.
Yeah, I think she didn't notice. Sometimes that happens.
How could she
Yeah,
not
sometimes
notice?
that's-
Wow,
the,
she's actually getting the silicon. She's using the slant drilling.
Oh, she's gone for an upgrade. She's trying to push out a little bit more. She went for an upgrade instead of going for the kill
I
at this
don't-
point.
Yeah, she
I think
should.
she got
don't-
scared.
She should sell.
I
Yeah.
think she got scared.
She should sell all, but you think she'd buy
He's
her
going.
stock?
He's going
then?
lower. He's going lower. How much money does she have? 12,000. She can
Well,
Problem
if
is,
she
I don't
just
think this
hangs
is a
on.
good choice at all because like she was
No, I
so
agree.
close to actually buying him out, and
Was.
He's still stock price is still dropping. She only
She's still so close to
she only
buying him
needs,
out.
she only needs 40,000. Well, see what
Well,
is she
she's
Yeah.
moving into
Yeah,
some
yeah,
silicon,
yeah.
I think,
Yeah,
is
yeah.
what's going on
Look at
right
the
now. It's
glass
kind of
she
hard to
has.
tell with the dust storm in
She's
the way.
got
Look at the
10,000
glass.
in fuel.
yeah, there she goes.
Look
There
at
she
the
goes.
glass.
Okay, good stuff. We're seeing it. I
Uh,
really prefer players who
yeah,
actually try
Space
and
Oddity
get
actually
it
What
should
is
just
he
control
doing?
shift down.
Yeah, control shift
She's
down.
really
Space Odyssey.
close.
She's really close.
Control shift
She
down.
might notice it.
Yeah, she's at 100%
Well, the thing
for
is,
quite a while.
as this game goes on,
Is
I think
she?
there's actually no way for her to lose because eventually Dancingbogman's stock price is going to
Is he
drop to like
still
$2.
dying on power? Is that it?
Oh yeah,
He
he's still
needs
dying on
O2.
power. Well,
Yeah.
let's be honest. He has I think he has no power
163,000
production
debt.
at all. He has
She
no
had-
power
she had
production
the
at all.
fighters,
He scrapped
too.
it completely.
Right, there we go.
And there we go.
Alright.
GG, Space Oddity.
Good game. All right. All right. I'm glad we're gonna see the third match, especially after the
Oh,
scratch
luck.
first game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was a well played game by Space Oddity for sure.
Actually, Space Oddity being the only one purchasing something off of the black market. That's
Yeah.
really interesting.
Yeah, it's good to see her take advantage.
And at
of
least
it.
made good use of that purchase.
Yeah, really
for
good
sure.
use of it.
You want to see
That
the
was-
black market?
They're both too. They're both too
Oh,
nice.
she actually
for
purchased.
something.
She got 6 things off the black market that game.
Yeah, just
So
take
Let me
Market.
check.
she made good use of it for sure.
Bogman didn't use it at all. Not a single thing.
yeah.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
not using the black market and that $1,000 claim she
I-
got on the geotherm. I mean, that's the game right there.
Yeah, I really did not like Bogman's founding location, and I think that hurt him quite badly that game.
Just because of the aluminum?
Mm-hmm. We've been over
Yeah,
this. We've been over
definitely.
my opinion on aluminum.
Yeah, I know. It's a great spot for scientific though. I just don't
It
know.
is great, except there's no resources anywhere nearby. Now, one thing to consider is next game it would be good to make sure we adjust the map size back down to at least small.
What was that? Oh,
that
because
was
we
large.
We went to 5.
Yeah, because we went to 5 players, so the
Oh,
map
okay.
was set to
Yeah,
large.
yeah,
Now,
yeah.
I mean, both players had access to the same map. Not
Sure.
that big a
It doesn't
deal,
make
right?
it- Right.
But probably going to be a bit better game on a small map, I think.
Yeah, you wouldn't have that shipping problem.
She sold 100,000 in glass.
Yep. Yep. That was the game. I think all that glass.
Layla, can somebody host that game again for 5
Sure.
people?
Yeah, we'll
Yep.
host.
Hold on. Create.
Yeah, I did not even know that. I think that's also a small difference, in because like if you found somewhere, right, then it's like what we just saw this happen, right? That the aluminum is like somewhere else
so
on the map.
far away. So far away. Exactly.
Observe not doing.
Oh wait, no. Space actually has the host.
What? Oh.
Okay, who is the host now?
I think we're.
I
good.
have it. Okay, it's good. It's good. Yeah. No, Space already just joined, and she got the host.
So did you change the map size?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, Dancingbogman.
You
Looks
might
like you might be having some trouble joining. We might need to redo it.
All right, I want to tell them that the map size is small, just in case they don't know.
I'm not seeing Dancingbogman in the lobby. Are you guys?
No,
he came in and
it
then
says-
he left.
Okay. I mean, he's able to
He's
chat
here.
in the lobby.
He's
I
here.
just don't see him.
okay,
which is
that's
awkward.
weird. Should we rehost this?
Yeah,
It's
let's
just
redo the hostess. We don't want to see some weird bug. All right, Layla, do you want to host again, and then you'll leave?
Yeah, hold on.
All right.
So create a
Create.
new lobby. Yep, create a new lobby.
And create.
Okay. So
All
we'll let
right.
SMG join, and then we'll drop
I
out.
am in there. Oh wait, no, that's the
No.
wrong one. Ooh,
Yeah, wait for him to come into our lobby.
so confusing.
There's
All right, there we
SMG.
go. All right, boom.
No, this is the wrong one. We want SMGs.
There we go.
All right, we're in the right one. We just gotta wait till they figure it out.
Till they figure out. No, we don't tell them.
Well,
We're
the
gonna
problem is they have the same name. It's very awkward.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Alright.
in with you two.
All right.
They'll get in here
Yeah.
eventually.
All right, perfect.
I still don't see Bogman on the list, but it says he entered.
This is.
So I don't know what's up with that.
So Soren, as a dev, how do you feel right now?
A little confused.
Loaded
Um,
question.
What do you think is going
Unless
on?
was anyone can
I
see
haven't
in the
really
lobby
seen this before.
whether the lobby looks full or not. So for everyone sees the same thing, right? Dancingbogman is not
he needs to
there.
come back.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
we'll see what happens when he joins. If he doesn't join, then I think we're all going to have to.
Okay. Okay, dancing.
Do you see Dancingbogman, SMG?
No, not at all. No.
I mean, I see that he entered, but all right, I think we're all going to have to restart. Like,
Yeah.
we're all going to have to restart.
The game?
The game, yeah. That's what I recommend.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Let me do that real quick.
Close and restart.
Yeah, close.
Okay.
Okay, try again. Nope. Just say no. Then use Steam to. Yep. Okay, great.
All right. Oops.
Okay, let's go to multiplayer.
Oh wow, Trump is already
Are you playing right now?
Yep,
Yeah.
he's already playing, as far as I know.
Okay, so.
But we've got this to finish up. On the other hand, if any of you guys want to head out,
No, we're in this for the video.
Bogman in
Space.
space.
Yeah, he's starting in about 10 minutes.
5
So.
player,
Oh.
And observe.
allow observers.
We got
PB
it.
wanted me to
Bogman
get
and
in
space.
Trump, so I don't know
I'm
if
not.
it's happening yet, though.
Oops. I'm not seeing the lobby yet.
Bogman
We
and space.
hosted.
You hosted Bogman
Oh,
and
there it is.
Bekegman and Space.
Big
All right,
Bogman.
I'm here.
All right, so we need to exit. Wait, they're not in yet. Okay. Now.
You can exit, and hopefully it'll pass to.
Okay.
I don't
SMG.
see him.
So-
I don't see him
Nope.
still. Oh, here we
I
go.
see Dancing Bogman now,
Yeah.
at least.
I see him now. I see him now.
Ready?
Yeah, we
Trump
need-
is already
yeah,
streaming
You
this.
can leave. Okay, now
All right.
observe.
No, everybody leave. I'm not the host yet.
I have it this time, which should be all right.
You think?
my lag
Does it
issues
work
are
now? It worked now. I'm just saying.
Who has the host? I mean, if you don't want it, Zoltar, you can just leave.
No, I'm fine having it. It should be
Okay,
all right.
okay.
I shouldn't have any trouble with it. And it'd be nice to kind of be able to observe this one for sure, instead of
It'd be
being left in the dark.
interesting, actually. I
Personally,
want
but
Zoltar to
it's
have
just-
it.
maybe it's
because
that just
I want to see if
selfish
it's
stream.
Zoltar. I want to see if it's Zoltar.
Okay.
Last time when he was hosting, that's when we couldn't observe.
Right.
That's a fair point. So we'll see what happens this time.
By the way, guys, just on a note, Trump is actually like a mastermind of business. So actually watching him play and learning the game would be actually really interesting. I'm just
It was
saying.
interesting last night.
You
It was-
have to
it was
know,
interesting.
last night, I think I had like 5 ulcers, 1,600 liters of acid in my stomach.
Definitely had some time screaming at the screen.
Yes.
Found, claim that tile.
Honestly, I was giggling though. It was just like we
Yeah,
were laughing so hard. We had to call Zoltar. He made this remark. He read our mind.
Yeah, we loved your comment, Zoltar. Of I like your strategy. I found you later, so you will start your debt later.
Yeah,
Whatever it was.
yeah, that was fun. All right, these two are ready to go.
Yeah, let's get
So I
going.
think we're gonna get started.
All right.
Everything looks set correctly. I think we're good.
All right, jumping into this game, it's currently 1-1 for SpaceOddity and Dancingbogman, and I am not in the game.
Oh, you got dropped?
I'm
you
telling
two
you,
get
it's
in?
Zoltar.
Maybe it's you.
Well, we're in. You're in Zoltar?
See, they're in. I'm in.
That's weird.
It's all good
Yeah,
for
I can
me.
see it.
Yeah.
That is
SSG can
weird.
host me this time. We're just gonna pass it back and forth.
He's gonna be fine. He's
Apparently.
gonna be fine. You'll see. Look at that.
Oh, nice spot
Nice.
there. What do you put there?
Nice spot the Dancingbogman found it.
Oh, Bogman went straight for.
He went for Scavenger. I wonder if he just prefers
Interesting.
that. I would not have gone Scavenger.
Very
in
It's
that
low.
spot.
so weird that he loves Scavenger and yet does not use the black market.
It's a fair point. Still a really great
Okay,
spot
let's,
up there.
let's
for
look at
Space
Space,
Oddity
see what
Pig.
she's looking at.
She's you know,
Hit.
hold on.
There we go.
She's found a high aluminum that she can take. She's found a
Okay.
nice plot of iron to settle
look
on.
around, see what she sees. There's a lot of high tiles on this map.
But she's really taking her time.
I might go expansive or near this high water, high aluminum, high iron. I mean, that looks like a classic location.
I would definitely go robotic in the middle of all that iron right now.
You
But
think so?
I would go robotic.
No, you got the high aluminum next to you. Has he Yeah, he has an aluminum.
There's more here. What is she waiting for? Come on, Space.
she's taking a real good look at this whole map. Wants to make sure she gets it right.
I think she's waiting a little too long right
Too
now.
long.
All right, she went with the expansive.
Did she
took
go
out-
where I suggested? Yeah, she went exactly
Yep.
where I suggested.
Yep. And expansive is definitely the safer thing to do, I think.
Yep.
Robotic can be a little awkward still.
Yeah,
Hard to
some
make
people
work.
Are not used to electronics. All right, she's grabbing those two. She has one claim left. I think she goes steel mill. I know she probably wants the water, but she's gonna go steel mill. All right, looks like a pretty classic start here for Space.
Now, I
Oddity.
am concerned about how long she took about that, because Dancingbogman, he's already hit
Yeah.
at that level
It's
2.
too bad, but she saw that area like a minute ago. So she could have, and you know, once the other guy founds, there's no reason not to in the two-player game.
This is actually potentially very important. I'm not sure. I
man.
haven't seen any geotherms on the map. I'm not seeing any,
I
so
don't
this
see
could
any.
be really, really big.
Yeah, I would
Especially for Dancingbogman.
I would go well over 10,000 for this.
It's certainly worth a lot.
Yeah.
As Space Oddity, I'm not necessarily as concerned about it.
Why is that?
Well, I'd be tempted to go wind turbine. Well, I guess she has good wind turbine spots, so I take that back. This is really, really good for both players. This is starting to get out of my reach, though. Like, power generation is
I would
good,
go.
but you're almost never actually making money off of it.
I would go to 16. I don't know.
Of course you would.
Of course you would.
It's what you do.
Well, she won a game with power, basically. This today.
Well, she won a game by making her opponent not have any power,
Yeah,
not by
exactly.
making money on
well,
power.
but she doesn't necessarily need a lot, and she can also separate. She could have two solars on either side of her colony. There's almost no way to like knock them both out at the same time.
That's a good way to get adjacency bonuses. Yes. I like adjacency bonuses.
But
They're
you don't.
fun.
But when you have superconductor, you don't need the adjacency bonuses.
Whatever.
You know,
I'm just saying, if
she
you're
might
going for the
need-
power
she might
play-
need that additional claim because she started late.
Yeah.
She might need that additional claim from the black market.
Yeah.
I hope she uses that.
You just have so much flexibility when you have superconductor. I don't know.
Upgrade.
I like it a lot.
I'm
Well,
very concerned about the amount of. Well, what is this building? That's the important question. Dancingbogman has a building right now. I didn't
it's
catch what
solar
it was.
power. It's a power plant.
It's solar power. Okay, that's better.
is
That's
fine, I
fine then,
guess.
potentially.
What is she doing? She's
Sure,
level
that's
2. I
fine.
haven't seen her claim anything. She's sitting on 5 claims right now. It's almost too much to process.
What do you
Well,
think?
Yeah,
first
she's
of all,
thinking.
grab that high water. Just grab the high
More-
water.
she's more,
Well, I think she's trying to throw down steel mills, and she doesn't
steel.
have the iron
Whoa.
right now.
She
Things
go
like
for-
that going on. She's
She's
taking
going
carbon away.
That's a
She's
curveball.
trying to take carbon away. Not something I would do.
No, I mean he's got plenty of carbon. You're not going to win.
Yeah, Dancingbogman sitting on 5 carbon a second should carry him through fairly effectively. On top of that, if you don't take that carbon tile, that is a beautiful power surge, just waiting to happen.
Yeah, it's true. Now if she puts it there, it could backfire and hit her.
Mm-hmm.
Although again, I think it's the traditional thing where you got 3 carbon quarries down, he's just going to have more carbon he knows what to do with. So even hitting the carbon wouldn't make much of a difference.
Mm-hmm.
She's going for two silicon quarries, so she's really going for the base resources. I still can't believe she hasn't claimed that high water though.
Yeah, that high water feels super important. Like, not the high water right next to her, but the one just to the south.
right there.
That feels like a super important tile in this
Right,
game.
with
But
a-
neither of them have
With
taken
the
it
low
yet.
next to it, yeah, it's bizarre. She still has 1 claim left. Claim the high water.
Claim the high water. I hope.
Let's see who gets to
I
it.
think she might
Well,
get it.
Dancingbogman concerns me even more.
Oh, got
He's
it.
finally
Going
taken
for
it.
it.
He's going for it. Good move.
He's finally taken it.
I think this is going to be huge. I mean, water's already 35.
Yep.
It's already like just worth it. Oh.
She's going to
And her
power.
last claim, she went ahead and committed to
When-
power.
Is she like purposely ignoring water this game? I don't I don't understand. Did she think does she think she's robotic? I don't know.
I don't know. She may be considering the fact that she is on a large patch of ice and could make use of that later on.
Yeah, I guess.
But I really hate ice condensers, so...
Yeah. I mean,
especially, once again, up against a scavenger.
The high water just seems...
of the day.
It just seems so simple, you know? It's never going to be a bad choice.
Yeah, high water is usually a really good tile to take. I didn't used to take water a whole lot early on, but I'm starting to get more into the swing of it.
Yeah, the later half of the games, you see water spending quite a lot.
If she wants.
On the other hand, Dancingbogman has made a huge mistake, in my opinion.
Oh, really? What's that?
His 3 solar panels.
Yeah, he just killed water. He just killed power.
He killed power. He killed his whole patent.
Totally
like, he has guaranteed... Like, SpaceOddity, if she had noticed that and not taken that wind turbine, potentially...
Sure. And maybe
she could have that water tile, you know, all kinds of good things could be happening right now.
For sure. He would have killed it with 2 solar panels, let alone 3.
Oh, I know. He would have killed it with 2. 3 is ridiculous overkill. I don't even know how much he's going to be producing when day comes, but it's way too much. I want to say at least 12 power. Minimum 12 power.
Well, we're about to find out.
I think it's actually way more than that.
Take this. He just goon squatted his solar power.
Yeah,
that's not really smart. I mean, like the power price is low. No, there's a solar flare, but like it's not even worth it, like at all.
That is bizarre.
I mean, I really haven't seen Dancingbogman.
It's the right idea, but just a slight misplay. I mean, yeah, he's producing 4.4 power per second per solar panel.
I mean,
he might be starting.
No, Bogman's been playing fine in general. It's just there's been a few odd plays.
She got it. She got the water.
She finally got the high water. All
That's
right.
very, very good.
And she's got 3 glass furnaces going up. Yeah, so this is the reason why she went for double silicon, obviously. However, no reactors.
Yeah, no reactors yet for either player, which is very interesting.
No reactors,
on the other hand,
no food.
I wouldn't expect the reactors to come down. I would expect the food. Dancingbogman sitting on 40 glass, and he's moving into glass right now.
Yeah,
he decided, man, this power idea was bad, which is good. Thankfully, it didn't cost him too much to actually make the transition, I think, because carbon's very, very cheap. Glass furnace is only 80 carbon. Silicon for the solar panels was very, very cheap as well. Hopefully, it won't be too much of an issue.
Just one of those funny things, I guess.
Now, the problem is he's moved into the same market as SpaceOddity, and SpaceOddity is just going to outdo him in it. So he's going to have to hit the black market if he wants to stay in this game.
Yeah. And he has not yet demonstrated ability to do that. All the black market items are for the base price.
So, well, except for the Goon Squad and the claim.
Sorry, I mean
one of them has a claim, one of them has a Goon Squad.
When I talk black market, I only am concerned about the
you're looking at the middle 5.
Right now I think Dancingbogman is you know a little bit behind, and I don't even know what you guys talking about.
First appearance of the Pleasure Dome in the tournament, I think.
Yeah, I built one in my game.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't see that for some reason.
Yeah. Well, Eva was saying that I never see anyone using the condensers online. Just today, we saw SMG build like what, 8
ice condensers? Oh
right next to each other?
There's certain games when the condenser is the thing that saves you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. I just hate that building.
I've had multiplayer games where there's like 2 good water spots in the 8 players. You know, everybody took them. Water shoots up to like 400, and everybody just gets ice condensers. It's like ridiculous.
So I think this auction went for way too low. 9,000.
Yeah, 9,000
for high water. I would have gone 16, 18, 20. But
one option is if SpaceOddity has a plan in store for something like we've seen, she's willing to go slant drilling. If she's thinking that again, she doesn't have to take any more water on this whole map.
Sure.
Period.
Well,
she's got the one tile.
If she
can goon it.
Yeah. Although at this point, you almost can assume like Bogman just has no interest in the black market.
She just fired his water.
Did she?
Yep.
Where?
You lost.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, she should underground nuke that high water he just claimed. Or the other one, the one closer to his colony.
Well, thankfully you implemented the defended status on those tiles now, so I can't do that nonsense animour.
Yep. That was the PB head rule, I guess you could call it.
Oh, that wasn't PB head doing that. That was me.
Well, you did it to him.
Did I? I thought I did it to Sir Rogers, but whatever. It's fine. Maybe I've done it to both of them
maybe
at times.
It was Sir Rogers. That game we played with Sir Rogers, Zoltar, PB head, where
it went for 50,000.
Yes.
Whatever.
Was it water?
Oh,
It might have been
yeah,
water.
he
It was.
bought
I
and
think
he
it was
nuked for
water.
him?
Yeah, there was some resource that was just gone from the map, and an auction popped up and created a new high water. And yeah, the auction went from 50,000. He got the auction, and then it was immediately nuked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought that nuke when that auction hit like
That's when you like
30,000.
you bawled laughing. Oh my god! That's
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that was too fun.
We're actually gonna have to change it so that you can also not nuke it during the auction, because that's the next step now. Now people are starting to nuke it before the auction's over. So.
Oh, that's dumb. I didn't even think that would be possible, but
Yeah.
that's real dumb.
Yeah. Sorry.
Dancingbogman, I think overcommitting to power again. He's just going to shoot that price right back down.
It's
One
really
solar panel,
farm.
one extra solar panel, maybe
Yeah.
a good idea. Sitting on just those two.
Wow.
But
5.
3 solar panels.
What about the
Three
5?
solar panels.
What about the 5 furnaces? Is that too much?
I think that's too much.
Especially with no-
furnaces just don't make that much money.
With no
at this stage.
reactors, oxygen costs more than glass right now.
Now, one thing I will say, SpaceOddity is using these furnaces to move into food, which is certainly the better option, I think,
Sure.
to do.
The problem is, though, actually, Dancingbogman he already
Oh.
has food.
There you go.
Excellent move by SpaceOddity.
Finally.
Finally.
Just power surge the farm. Very good.
Finally got
Alright.
the top surge to come in.
But the problem is, like, Dancingbogman, like he already has a small stockpile of food, so this might,
Yeah, he's got 250. He should sell
be a
it.
little bit too late.
He should sell it all right now because his farms are offline.
He really should.
You see it, right?
Yep. High iron. I don't know what this should go for.
I don't know.
Dancingbogman is taking it. I don't know. I mean, I can.
I would push
Anything,
it up a little bit just
probably.
because what
Whatever.
the heck.
I wouldn't. It's. I don't know if I'm ever going to use that tile. It's just so far away.
Yeah.
React-
Yeah, I don't see a worth in it for any of the players, just because number one, it's far away. Number two, they're actually well established with iron.
Yep.
Like, I mean, Dancingbogman doesn't even need iron, so that's
Right.
something to consider.
Reactors.
Okay, they both just switched over to reactors. And SpaceOddity went into a hardcore. 5 reactors.
Yeah.
Three for Bogman. He dropped his carbon production. Presumably.
This is how you really try and push that expansive advantage.
Yeah, he's got 700 carbon. He doesn't need it anymore. Power.
Engineering bay again. Dancingbogman really likes that building.
Huh. Well, it's straightforward. Although there was just a chemical shortage.
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
is
so that's,
unfortunate for
I think, not
You
the
can
best
upgrade to
idea after
5.
that Kemp short. Let's see what he's up to in there.
You can
He's going
definitely
for
upgrade to
fuel
5.
production, so he's going to try and keep up. But we're
Well, like,
talking about, he's on like +2 a second right now.
Yeah.
SpaceOddity's on +5.6.
He just caught.
He just went to
caught
level
her.
5. Wow.
He
Oh,
just
he
caught
caught her?
SpaceOddity trying to trigger dynamite.
What did she
on
try to
his
get? Click
child.
on it.
She tried to take out the engineering bay.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Did
Good
she,
job, Space.
did
I'm
she
proud
try to
of her.
blow it up? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
I'm
I
actually
have-
having a problem with this chemical talks, because actually SpaceOddity has 154 chemicals, and Dancingbogman, doesn't have like anything.
What did
Yeah.
SpaceOddity buy
Well,
into
they
the
need
chemicals?
those two.
I
Yeah,
think
she
bought into
did.
the
As the shortage came,
That's a nice move.
Her
Mhm.
buildings
like she
need
would
all
make so
two.
much more money off of this than
might be able
actually
to-
Dancingbogman.
Look,
She might be able to finish him off here.
Well, we've had that
it's not
stock war
moving
going
from
on.
that.
She's got
They
half
need
of them
O2.
right now.
Yeah,
All
her
of them.
reactors
Farms
are not
and reactors.
working right now. She needs more water. She's overcommitted to the water resources. It's going to be a problem.
That
if she
is
tries
my
it.
concern, is that she has a lot of water
I
consumption.
mean, they
going.
both are consuming huge amounts of water right now. So water is about to take off.
That's actually a huge advantage to having shut down those farms for so long with the power surge.
Right.
Is that was
He-
+4 market, or minus, how do I put this? That's 4 less water consumed per second. That's the
Yeah.
best way to put it.
So we've got a stockpile of water. She needs more water.
Mhm.
Somehow.
Dancingbogman is actually producing a lot more water, so in this water wars, he's actually going to have the advantage
Consider-
in this.
Considering the
Yeah,
price
again.
of steel, I might just delete my steel mills, put condensers on those spots.
Yeah. Dancingbogman committing very, very hard to these water resources. I don't know if I like that option. I mean, yeah, he has a lot of water coming in, but then you're just spending all of it. It could be very strange.
Yeah. Is he upgrading water at least in his industrial lab?
He was
no,
up-
he's upgrading fuel.
Yeah, he
Fuel.
upgraded fuel once already. Now he's going for a food upgrade.
Whoa,
Man,
two
he's just
more
going
reactors.
all out on these reactors.
She
It's
could
not
mutiny
that
his water.
expensive yet. The prices are not that great.
She could mutiny his water.
She
Also, a
should,
power surplus.
seeing what he just built, I would sell, if I was her, I'd sell her oxygen fuel completely right now.
Tell them
Yeah, I
mutiny
would
his
too.
water.
Sell all her water,
Mutiny
because,
his
because
water.
if he's overproducing her, get that price down.
She should
This
mutiny
water
his
price
water.
is going to go through the roof with this. This is
$4,000 for
crazy.
mutiny.
Meanwhile, she's still sitting on $30,000 worth of chemicals.
We caught a dirty rat trying
Is she? Yeah, she is. Wow.
Caught Dancingbogman. Well, at least Dancingbogman is trying to use the black market now.
That he caught.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the dynamite he caught, so he hasn't even actually purchased anything yet.
And with all this black market
It's
talk,
dancing back and
I'm just
forth.
gonna say nukes are so underused in this game.
Oh, for sure. And the two-player, totally right.
Yeah,
Hit one
for
of those,
sure. Yeah,
Hit someone's water with a nuke right now.
and the infrastructure would just collapse of that person because everybody is just running on water right now.
SpaceOddity is dead in the
Why is
water
that, you
if
guys?
you nuke her water.
Ice condensers down. This is the time. Now is the time.
Unfriended.
Actually, the ice condensers would be cool, but also the good thing of SpaceOddity right now, going into the chemicals, chemicals are
strong.
high. Yeah, strong transition, because she actually bought the carbon as it was really low, and she's producing the fuel. But the problem is, to produce fuel, you need water.
Yeah.
At some point, it's water. And water is 239. Everything that's downhill from water should be shut off.
I think that what both players need to do right now, well, SpaceOddity in particular, needs to just get completely out of this reactor market.
She should switch
Get out of this food market.
Switch all of those chemical labs to ice condensers. She has a way to win here.
Well, and a big problem that's happening is Dancingbogman made the cell first. So now fuel's in the tank, oxygen's way low. All of these things have just been costing money this whole time, and he may be able to pull it back.
He sold under
SpaceOddity actually right now going onto full on chemicals.
That's
Like
crazy.
this is.
She already has
I'm not
enough
seeing
to-
this working.
Man, I mean, fuel is cheap. I guess she doesn't need the water for
She
it.
needs carbon.
It's
for
not
that,
a
too.
terrible play, actually. He is making a run on her, though. How much does he have?
Not much, I don't think.
He's sitting on about 8,000 left, and but his big thing is he's got that water coming in, and that's still going to be making him money.
He's made his run. SpaceOddity just sold all her chemicals. She's got 50,000. Unfortunately, she needs about 100,000 to buy them out. Her chemical labs are
She
not
needs
working.
200,000 to buy him out.
200,000?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yep, I gotta double it. She's too far away from that. I don't think she can pull it off.
Yeah, I think that just sticking on those water resources for too long, not moving into those ice condensers or anything of that nature.
If she switched to ice condenser, I think she would win right now. I mean, maybe
I don't know.
Maybe
It might have gone too late.
It may be too late, but it's obviously that's what she needs to be doing. I mean, chemical labs is interesting, considering fuel is still very cheap, but now carbon is creeping up, so it's really starting to be a dubious. She doesn't have carbon scrubbing,
50%.
right?
She's getting
Nope.
there. She's 52%.
No.
Bogman has carbon scrubbing. He should be the one making the chemical labs.
I think that was last game, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was last game.
Oh, sorry.
That was last game.
Too many games.
We have superconductor and thinking machines down
Okay.
this game.
Oh, we can get that on the mouse over?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see. Super, that's right.
But Dancingbogman actually, having this stockpile of water right now. So he's like definitely in
If
the
he
lead.
sells it, I think he has the game, quite
Yeah.
frankly.
Yeah, he surely has the game. Like if he sells, his 300 water, he surely can buy out SpaceOddity, no problem.
500 water. Jeez. Yeah, it's over right now if you can.
SpaceOddity trying to move into steel production instead of water production.
What is going on?
This is
I think-
way too late.
It's just neither player
She
really
should
respecting
mute-
what
mutiny-
water can
mutiny
do
his
to a
water.
game.
Yeah, I
She
mean,
should mutiny his water.
look at the water prices. 200 water, 50 food, 60 oxygen, 40 fuel. I mean,
That
that's
chem
just,
price,
That's just crazy.
those chemicals.
I mean,
are just-
chemicals is now 85. It's just,
Yeah,
delete your chemicals.
they're just burning money.
Yeah.
Like Dancingbogman is trying to move around and find a way to make something to make money, and he hasn't
Right.
realized yet that all these water pumps
He is
are
upgrading
beautiful.
He is upgrading his water
He's
production.
gonna sell them all at once.
Well, that's good, but
Yeah.
I mean, he could just win the game.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's over right now. Too bad. SpaceOddity did some nice things this game, but it's funny. Since,
Overcommitted to those water
yeah,
resources.
and she had the ice the whole game. She had all that ice
He's buying her,
territory.
that's it.
She's deleting her chemical lab.
She has no money.
Oh, there was the cell. It's done.
Yep.
Too
All right.
bad.
Well, good games, guys.
They were fairly close games, all
Yep.
things considered. I really like SpaceOddity's play style a bit better
Mm-hmm.
than Dancingbogman's, but Dancingbogman pulls it out.
Yep. Yeah, she did. I'm really impressed with some of the things she did over the course of these 3 games. but she's definitely gonna be kicking herself, not recognizing what she could have done with water throughout this whole game. Maybe she doesn't even. Maybe she has never really used ice condensers. I'm not sure. I mean,
maybe, and it could just be nerves. People get nervous when they're actually competing.
Yeah.
And people are watching, and it's all weird and scary. So.
Yeah, I mean, condensers are pretty rare. So, if you only use it once or twice, I think it's easy just to forget about.
Yeah.
But I thought that was she was going for, since she claimed all those tiles on ice. So.
Yeah.
That's tough.
I think if we had seen some water production instead, like very, very early on, scrap that food, scrap the reactors once you realize how heavily Dancingbogman is committing, just tank all those prices ahead of time.
Yep.
You could have made some interesting moves that game. But Dancingbogman hit the sell button first, and there wasn't a lot to do from there.
Dancingbogman made a net of 175,000 on water, whereas SpaceOddity net lost about 90,000 on water.
Well, yeah, and if we look at where all of it was going, SpaceOddity bought about 100,000 in water and sold about 100,000 in food, oxygen, and fuel, and then lost money in food, oxygen, and fuel from purchasing to fund the glass furnaces and the chem labs. So it all just didn't work out very well. Chems, she made some nice money on, but I think a fair amount of that was on the short that occurred more than anything else.
Yeah, it was an interesting move since fuel was so cheap, but. You knew it was going to be short. It wasn't. She committed to it twice. She did some chemical labs, and then she claimed a whole bunch more, and that was definitely going too far.
Yeah.
Well, how can we get in touch with them?
Are they online? They're probably in someone's
room?
Twitch channel, I assume.
So let's just see. Let's just wait. If they pop up anywhere, please, you guys, we can just probably call them or something.
Yeah, are they in Zoltar's or
definitely good games.
SMGs?
I definitely loved watching SpaceOddity and Dancingbogman.
It was definitely
it was nice.
Cool. It was a good series.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, whenever the game has to have a third, so we can determine a player. I mean, the players are giving us a good show.
Yep.
SpaceOddity right now is in my chat, so if you guys have any questions, go ahead. She's going to answer them. I can read them, of course.
Well, first of all, can you tell her a good game? It was really, really a good game.
I'll switch over to both.
For sure. Yeah, we're switching to your room, SMG. What is she saying?
Yeah, I think they both should. I think they should both, if they're listening to this, I think they should both rewatch. We'll be posting a YouTube of this commentary. They should both rewatch, because I think they'll both notice some specific things that they could have done better in both of their games. It was a good matchup back and forth, but there was a couple of key things, and I think Bogman was starting to turn the corner on the use of the black market by the third game, because I think that was the thing that was really slowing him down earlier. And obviously the last game, SpaceOddity, will probably be able to note that condenser is really going to save there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And also, like, from all, like, to sum up all three games, from observing standpoint, it's easier, to like see these details. The black market is so like you need to use the black market in some whatever way, like.
Yep.
Constantly.
We saw how huge that one power surge we saw was. That was a game changer.
Yeah, especially two-player. Yeah.
And the thing is, also with debt, because we saw that happening in game 2. That
You want to switch to the chat?
what was his name again? I already forgot his name. No, but like the debt in game
Bogman.
2, from Dancingbogman was like so enormous that he actually just lost the game from there on. Like, he lost the game, like, just midway of that, just, stockpiling all that debt up from power and life support.
I liked Space's aggressiveness there. She really went at him. The debt wasn't just his own fault. She was forcing him into debt. And she won the game that way.
It was good.
Yeah, she said, yes, he was very nice to me. She was just sitting here. Oh, good game, for sure. Do we have any other games happening today?
Anyone know of any other games scheduled?
Sir Rogers, probably? They were talking about something.
Yeah, they were talking, but I don't know if anything is scheduled. If any games are scheduled, please tweet at Layla, Layla Cat J, to let her know, and we'll try to set something up. But of course, it's also fine if people are just playing games off on their own, as long as they're streamed somewhere. But it'd be nice if we could know. Then we'll definitely do what we can to promote it.
Yeah. I haven't heard anything from anybody else this round. I think we're Are we about halfway through this round? Is what it looks like from games that we've seen.
Almost.
7 games
Yep.
done now, I think. something
We
like
have
that.
about 11 people that I don't really know what they're going to do.
Yeah, I think we're gonna
11
have.
11 people.
The problem is we're gonna have, I think, quite a few people who have just kind of disappeared to get through
Yeah.
the first round,
Mhm.
and we're gonna. Have to,
Saberman and Sir Rogers just played, and it was streamed. So.
Oh, they did stream.
Ah, very
Okay,
interesting.
so who won?
Wait. Let me ask.
So the other Sam B, I know he's a streamer. He's gonna show up at some point.
Right.
He's in it. But PV, that's the one that I want to see. PV is the one who's stuck.
Yeah,
he's
well,
like
his-
itching.
his
Where
opponent.
is my opponent?
we emailed everyone who was in the comment list yesterday.
Did you guys get the email?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the email.
So hopefully they'll get some people out of the woodwork.
Yeah.
If they don't, that's fine. We'll just pass people on to the second round, and we know the second round is going to be pretty fascinating.
So Saberman actually lost to Sir Rogers 2-0, and the second game was close.
Gotcha. Sir Rogers is dangerous. I'm actually
Yeah.
really excited knowing
is,
that to see Sir Rogers against Zap. That could be a real good match.
Yeah, that's gonna be fascinating. I didn't necessarily know if Sir Rogers had a lot of one-on-one experience.
Yeah, he's been playing quite a lot. Like, as you
really?
guys know, I stream quite a bit, and
Yeah.
like every time I see like a lobby, for 2 players with Sir Rogers and in the lobby name. So.
Well, that probably does it. Some people can't. They're just too tempted by the big games. They don't want to buckle down and play
Yeah.
1v1. Some people who just can't avoid a nice 8-player game.
Have you guys seen Thozar?
I haven't heard from Tozar lately. I've seen him in game before, but not recently.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'cause he signed up
same.
and then he just.
This year we haven't heard from him either.
He's playing with
Yeah,
all
but-
you.
But Tozer in general, like from what I can remember, he's decent. Like he can definitely play. Like he took
Oh, yeah.
games off of all of us. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
Early on,
Though
I
I'll be
remember him
honest,
winning.
in that round, I still expect PB to just blow straight through round 3 for the bracket that he's in right now. Which,
yes,
if
I
Tozar
agree.
went through, for example, he'd be up against PB next, assuming PB goes through.
Yeah.
Well, the
That
thing
could
is,
be-
we haven't
that
seen
could
much
be very
about
interesting.
PB actually dispatch. So it's like.
Well,
No.
PB's been
PB
hiding.
has been
doing 1v1s
playing.
a lot.
Yeah, he has been
not
playing, well,
playing
pretty much
publicly.
hiding. Yeah.
I,
So-
I wrote
Those
in that in
1v1s.
your room today, SMG. I told you PB
I know,
Head
yeah.
is missing in MIA. You read it Miami. You said, "Oh, PB Head is in
No,
Miami."
no. Well, no. The thing is, no. He was actually in Miami for a week before this.
Oh.
Like
Oh,
he,
really?
like half a week ago, he was actually in Miami. That's.
What
So-
I mean is, he is actually missing, but he's actually active.
Usually all you have to do is say PB Head and he'll pop up in the chat and be like,
Yeah, I'm here. It's true. He's right there. He's playing the game. He's practicing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like for sure, like we haven't seen PB much, the past actually couple 2 weeks since he was gone and not streaming and playing publicly. So practically what we know right now is we can't expect anything.
Yeah.
We can like predictions might hurt
Yeah.
at this point.
Well, I'll tell you
Might
what.
definitely
I've played
affect-
against PB some, and I won't talk about the game specifically because that was kind of the point. I posted one of them online where I just got like a free win. That wasn't a big deal. But I've played against him some, and he's looking pretty dangerous in 1v1 right now.
All right. Well, I know he's excited about the tournament, so
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
he's taking it seriously.
There are at least 3 more people besides PB in that bracket that are actually strong.
Well,
Strong
he's
players.
going to go up against presumably one of the Mohawk guys, who are good players but don't necessarily, are used to playing each other. Their
Right.
opponents have I don't think we've heard from, so presumably they're both going to pass through to the next round, and we're going to get Freak versus Chump. And whoever wins there, and that would be a game, I wouldn't be surprised if we broadcast that on Thursday during our regular stream time
So
for the company.
here's a story for you
That could
guys.
be funny.
Yeah.
I went up to the company and Chump was there, Creek was there, and who else? Death Monkey was there, and they're all from Mohawk, and they're like, oh, so do you think that the community is ready for us? Like, and I'm like, what do you mean? And he goes, but we made the game. I'm like, seriously, you guys, you're gonna be taught a lesson. It's just to show you.
They're lucky they're playing each other in the second round, I think.
The next day, Chump disappeared from work. He was at home practicing. the game.
Right, yeah, he called in sick.
He called in sick. It's just They're joking about that.
Yeah.
So they have no idea what you guys are about. They're just gonna learn a lesson. And Mohawk Freak tweeted, like, oh, you know, I think I have a feeling Mona be beat at my own game. And I said to him, you know what? I'm just gonna make popcorn and watch it.
Yeah.
Watch it happen.
I hope you guys teach him a lesson. Freak, however, does use the black market like he can't stop himself, so that will not be a problem for him.
Yeah, he's very aggressive. Mohawk Freak is very, very aggressive.
The one advantage they do have is you guys haven't seen them play as much as everybody else, so.
Yeah.
But also, the one disadvantage they have is they haven't played a lot of 1v1.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I think they're gonna have a hard road to. I don't think they're gonna win against PB.
No, I don't think they're gonna win.
Well, fortunately, they have to play each other, so unless their opponents show up.
I don't think they can win if they play PB, if they play Qubit, or if they play Zoltar. If they play Zoltar for sure, but he's not playing Zap.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Are there actually any other games scheduled for the next day or two? Does anybody know?
The thing is, we don't know if they're scheduled. I went and I looked at the forum today, and I really could not figure out who's gonna play next. I don't want to pressure anyone because it's the weekend. It's Palm Sunday today. People might be just, busy doing their thing. So I'm just gonna kind of pressure them a little bit more tomorrow. I did send an email yesterday to everybody. SMG, you must have gotten one. And Zoltar, you must have gotten an email yesterday. I sent a collective email to everybody.
Yeah.
So I just do not know where they are, but we're gonna start forfeiting the games, basically.
Oh,
So
Trump
we'll see.
Trump tweeted to me. Sure, I plan on playing it when I start streaming in a few minutes. I'll play MP.
Oh, he's gonna be streaming in a few minutes and playing MP.
Yeah, I mean he's streaming.
No,
now.
he's already streaming and playing. That's the
Alright.
thing.
Well, maybe
Oh,
we should
okay.
switch
We
over
should just
to.
switch and play with Trump.
Yep.
He tweeted to me too. He also tweeted to me too yesterday.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. Well, if you are watching this and tuning into Mohawk Games or SMG here or Zoltar, we're gonna switch and play a little bit of Trump.
If we can make it
If
into
we
his
can
games.
make it
But
into
we're
his
gonna,
games.
we're gonna ask him and hopefully we can
Yeah.
figure out a way to do it.
We'll tweet back to him and say we're gonna be joining you in the
Okay.
game. Okay, so thank you so much for being part of this beautiful community that we have, and thank you to Zoltar for volunteering to observe.
Cast host.
Yeah.
Yes. I developed a small crush early on Zoltar's voice. It's like, oh, it's just beautiful to hear. And here SMG is always streaming, always there with Offworld. Thank you for being part of our community. If you have any news on who's gonna play next, please tweet to me. It's either at Mohawk Games, at Soren Johnson, or Layla Cat J. Please let us know who's playing next because we'd like to watch. All right, thank you so much.
Thanks everybody.